stuff this year. So we're going to celebrate, and again, we're going to start with the second year player here that scored a lot of goals for us. 8 goals total this year, and we couldn't be happier. I mean, he was there, fought every game, cold, wet, you know, hot. He's there, he's fighting, always fighting, and that is Matthew Borzie.
Go Borzie.
Coach forgot to tell you, Matthew scored 8 goals, but he missed about 50.
If he promised next year, he's going to improve on that 8. Right, Matthew? Yeah? he doesn't want the added pressure on him. Alright, that's fine. But the next one, coach, is going to be Antonio Gonzalez. He's right here on the shit side. Thank you for your service, Antonio. The thing about Antonio was that I had to convince him to play here. But when he started, he realized that it was the only position he was going to play, so he had no choice. But he did a great job. He helped us throughout the year. Antonio, great job. Thank you. We have a senior, and that's going to be Carlos. Carlos, it's for you, all your hard work. Shake hand first and then you get your pen. Thank you, guys. We have third-year player, Jonathan Lopez. I'd like to coach to present this award to Jonathan because there is something I'm sure you want to say about Jonathan.
Yes, we have a little bond. 3 years. When Jonathan came to the program the very first year, he knew absolutely nothing about soccer.
That's right. And listen,
that is true. However, he probably would have been getting the most improved player this year had he not gotten it last year. So Jonathan, you've done a great job. I wish I had 11 players just like you. After every game, he comes over and he says, Coach, how did I do? What do I need to do better? That's the kind of player.
We have Osama Malik. Osama, when I was looking for a captain, and I didn't know what to do. I was lost. I didn't know where to start.
So it's like
Not off the hook yet. So, you know, and I didn't know where to go. And I looked at him, I watched him, I studied the guy. I said, you know what, I've seen it in this movie. Somebody who's a leader. We need young men like him who wants to be a leader. When I needed help, he came to me and said, Coach, what do you need? What can I do for you? And he would go and get the water, get the balls, soccer balls, and get the field ready before the girls' game. You know, I mean, this is all what a leader is all about, guys. All right, that's what a leader is all about. That's what I'm looking for.
He got so good at this captain thing that by the end of the season, he was turning to the coaches going, what are y'all doing? Good job.
got Gustavo Perez here. Gustavo is a second-year player, and he's done a great job for us. Gustavo did not start for us, and he probably started 2 or 3 games. But I tell you what, he was always there. It didn't matter at all. He knew he was part of the team. All right? He knew he was part of something that's bigger than himself. And that's what we, all coaches, as coaches, that's what we try to do. We try to teach you young kids valuable lessons that you could take with you when you're not playing soccer, wherever you might be, whether you're in college, at work, but this is it right here. Good job.
Gustavo is kind of like Jonathan. When he first came on board, didn't know a whole lot about the game. And this is what I appreciate about him. Because when you coach, you'll find players that tell you, well, I know what I'm doing. And then you watch them and they really don't know what they're doing. This guy came and he said, Coach, I really don't know what I'm doing. And that's the kind of player, because every time he comes up, he wants to do better and better and better. And he worked hard and he improved, and we appreciate it.
The next award here goes to Aaron. Aaron, good job. I know you missed a lot of games for us, but when you played, you did the best you could. We appreciate all your help, all right? All right, Coach?
Aaron doesn't want me to say anything. I've had Aaron how many years? 4 years. And when he finally showed up this year, I said, here he comes. You know, Aaron is the kind of guy to make a coach really earn what he's doing. Great player, very energetic. We have to slow him down sometimes. Say, hey Aaron, take it easy, take it easy. The referees are gonna know you. But Creekside had a very small team, probably the smallest team in our region. And when I say small, I mean this is a small soccer player. Matthew's a small soccer player. Gustavo, you know, we had small players. But I tell you, this guy matched the size with the energy, and we needed him. So, good job. Good job. Just remember to tuck your shirt in.
Oh, we put you out.
I know that.
Okay, the next award goes to Zari, a manager. Zari, notice here. That's right. In practice. All right. She did score. Go. It was in practice. But nevertheless, Zari, we appreciate all your help. We say thank you to you, okay? Okay, as I was going through the list, and I skipped a name, and I did that for a purpose, because I want everybody to understand why I kind of keep his last, because I want to make sure he gets his. And I'm just going to hold it, and he's going to come and get it. Okay? And there's a reason why I do this. If anyone here deserves an award, this young man right here. I mean, this is her, everything he's got, guys. And I tell you something. He could play forward, goalie, fullback, midfield, wherever you put him on the field. Ball boy, he wouldn't care. Trust me, seriously, he wouldn't. I tested him, I know. But I tell you what, he didn't care about how many goals he was going to score. I named him as a second captain, and he said, "Coach, whatever you want me to do." He never complained once. Not even once. I said, "Go and goal, go ball." He said, "He'll yell at me when I, don't do something he wants to do, but that's okay, right? We're family, right? We're family, and we're together on this, right? It's all about the team, right? All about the team. So this is really the same kind of thing I said earlier about Gustavo. These two, they understand what being part of the team is. It's never about them. It's never about them. It's always about the team, helping the coach do something that someone else can benefit from. And that's why you kids are playing soccer. That's why we're coaching you. Because we need to teach you about community. And he's all about that. He doesn't see himself. He sees the team. Good job, Tito.
Good job.
Because I've been working with Tito since middle school. And quite an accomplished player. He's a much better goalkeeper. But we needed someone on the field, and like Coach said, it didn't take a lot of convincing. Whatever you need him to do, he's ready to do it. And this is what exemplifies what kind of person he is, because young people don't like to be yelled at. And we do a lot of yelling. But I'll say, "Tito, what are you doing?" And he'll say, "Sorry, Coach." And that's the kind of player that makes you want to coach even more. So thanks for all your hard work.
All right, now, we've got some world awards too, just like Coach. All right? Is that nice, right, Coach? Yeah. I got it. Very nice. Well, my first one goes to, again, Gustavo Perez. Right?
No.
Everybody knew where I was going with this. So, congratulations. And this award is for Coach's Award, and he's my favorite player, and you all know it. So, that's my story. Well, we do from time to time. All right. The next one that I will let Coach Campbell present this one.
We'll present this in his absence because this player is not here. But we have 3 awards. This award is for the most improved. And I'm going to tell you, it's not always easy working with young people. And Alvera is a special young person. Very dedicated, very committed, works hard, not the most skilled, not the quickest, not the biggest, but a big heart. And he didn't get to start a whole lot of games, but there's one game he started and it was memorable. And this is a game against a very, very good team. A team that's been in the playoffs for the last 3 years. A team that thought they were going to come to Creekside and just run us into the ground. And they came to Creekside and they tried to run us into the ground. Because they probably looked at our record, they probably looked at our size, looked at our speed, and thought this is going to be a cakewalk. That game ended 0-0 after regulation. 0-0 after overtime. And their coach right now is probably still having nightmares. Because I heard him afterwards telling his team, "Guys, don't worry, they really weren't that good. You guys played much better than that. You scored, you took 50 shots. They only took 5. And I wanted to say, Coach, you got it wrong. What happened today was that one team was able to execute what they wanted to do, and one team wasn't. And a big part of why we could execute was because of this guy. He was everywhere. It was unbelievable. I wish we had it on tape. So he's not here, but I'd still like to give him a round. Yeah.
course, we all know what game coach was talking about, right? And by the way, that coach kept them on the field for 45 minutes after the game. That's how upset it was. 45 minutes. And the record at that time was, I believe, 11-1 or something like that. There was only one game all year. And they came to Creekside, we stopped them. They couldn't believe it. Wow, that's the word of the evening. And this is for most valuable player. Now, it wasn't easy for me to choose who I wanted to give it to because after consulting with Coach Campbell.
And I didn't agree.
He's honest.
I'm joking.
You know, but seriously, this is a very important award, and we have a lot of valuable players in the team, guys. But this one goes to Matthew Borzie.
This young man also I started working with in middle school. And again, not a very big soccer player. But let me tell you this, because we hear about the coaches. And this is what you always hear. Why do you have that number 10 room there? He wears number 10. And he's small. And his speed is deceiver. And he gave them all kinds of problems. It didn't matter how big they were, it didn't matter how fast they were. Their coaches were always trying to figure out how to work around this guy. So you did a great job. See you next year. I'll be praying for you. Hopefully you get a couple more inches.
He's got to keep his promise, coach. We're going to need some more goals from him. Well, you guys deserve a lot of applause. Everybody involved, we acknowledge Mr. Trent here, the support.